here. Oh, it's quite nerve-wracking actually. Oh, I know, I'll do that thing they say to do to calm your nerves when you're public speaking. I'll imagine the audience naked. 1, 2, 3. Whoa. Okay, maybe not. Try something else. Scrap that, let's start again. Oh, and by the way, you can get a cream for that. There's a chemist. As I was saying, it's lovely to be here in Bristol. Bristolians in the room, give me a shout out. Thanks for coming all the way from Bristol. Bristol, wonderful city, a city known for its green credentials, its maritime history, the slave trade. I myself am from Bath. Any Bathonians in the room? Yeah, there's always one or two. Most of them don't get out very much, you know. Yes, Bath and Bristol, very different cities with very different vibes. I'd say Bristol's more progressive, whereas Bath is more retrogressive, kind of stuck in the Georgian era. They really flourished, the city during that time, and they've got some beautiful Georgian architecture as a result. Notable Georgians who lived in Bath: Jane Austen. They love a bit of Jane Austen in Bath. They've got a Jane Austen festival, a Jane Austen museum. They worship her like she's a bloody goddess. She lived in Bath from 1801 to 1806. That's 5 years. 5 years, guys. Jane Austen is to Bath what Liz Truss was to politics. And this Jane Austen festival, it's crazy. It's like the Wicker Man. They all get dressed up in Georgian attire and they go prancing around the town as if the clock has been turned back 200 years. I saw a long line of them once, queuing in Bath, and I thought, what are they queuing for? So I followed the line around buildings, around street corners. I thought, are they queuing for a horse and cart? Are they queuing for entry to the ball? Are they queuing for some delightful Georgian cuisine? No, it's for a dirty burger van. Yeah, that was quite a sight. Don't go getting burger sauce on your ruffles now, will you? And watch how many chips you have. You don't want to be popping out of that closet. As mad a place as it is, I moved to Bath about 5 years ago. At the time, I was in a long-distance relationship with a British guy who lived abroad. I've made him sound really exciting now, haven't I? Like a spy or something. No, he wasn't a spy. He was a tax-dodging fuckwit. That's what he was. Yeah. Definitely not 007. Sadly not Daniel Craig. Not even Craig David, actually. And by the end, we most certainly were not making love on Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. So I wanted to create a life with this guy in Bath. I wanted everything with him. You know, the marriage, the house, the kids, the dog. I wanted the Marley and me life. What I actually got was reservoir dogs. Yeah, it was torturous. And sometime into our relationship, I found out that he was actually still with his ex, and properly broken up with his girlfriend. So he wasn't just a tax-dodging fuckwit, he was a cheating tax-dodging fuckwit. Yeah, and I was unwittingly having an affair with him. And it's always women, isn't it, that bear the full brunt of people's judgment. We're always the ones that get stigmatised and labelled. The other woman, the mistress, the scarlet woman. When in fact, I think we should be hailed as superheroes. Let me introduce you to a fair girl. Don't want to put up with this shit? Don't worry, we'll do it so you don't have to. Got a headache? Washing your hair? No problem. We'll fuck his brains out so you don't have to. After he's had 6 Viagra. It's not an easy role to play. Like the understudy, we're waiting patiently in the wings for that call to go on. We're constantly being compared against somebody else, measured up next to them, and somebody that we've never even met. And okay, we might be given more gifts and flowers, but we're also more likely to be presented with a plethora of STIs. Oh, that reminds me, the sooner you start using that cream, the better. If only I hadn't been quite so young, I might have been able to enjoy some of the benefits of being a fair girl. Like other people's pets and grandchildren, you can give them back. You don't need to consult them when making big life decisions. And there's no requirement to do their laundry. If only I'd known. Thank you, Bristol, you've been great. And out of all of the audiences I've ever seen, you've looked the best naked.